We're going to check out the weekly recap here ahead of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers matchup. Again, a lot on the line. And we saw this game. It looked familiar. LaMichael Meekins, is this a big-time interception? No, it's a big-time touchdown. Saints win, 23-20. We got to change Kayshon Boutte's number. This is a good reminder to do so. 9 is not a great fit. The 7-0 Jets taking on the 6-2 Packers. Will the Jets finally lose a game? It looks like this will be the one. 34-30. Packers improve to 7-2. Jets take their first loss after a 7-0 start. What are we doing here? Now, I get that it's not 2025, it's 2026 now. Maybe the Jets are that much better. But somehow I doubt it. Broncos and Bills. Bills 7-1. Will Bo Nix and the Broncos take him out? This looks like a classic Eli to Odell Beckham play. Slant taken all the way to the house. Nix and the Broncos roll through Buffalo. Broncos above 500. Dealing with an ACL sprain for Chase Young, so he's going to actually miss this game. That creates an opportunity for Isaiah Foskey. It creates an opportunity potentially for Joseph Osai. We've got backups that can come in and play, but I would say he's probably been our best defensive player this year. This could be a really big loss. LaMichael Meekins does have an upgrade. I'm still looking for throw power. I don't know if we're ever going to get throw power, but I'm looking for it. Sure would be nice. Get throw accuracy deep +2. That's actually the one attribute, other than like the athletic stuff, that is significantly better than what Tyler Shuck has. And I think we're going to roll with LaMichael Meekins today at quarterback.
This video is sponsored by AG1. I'll pop a QR code somewhere up on the screen as we go through this so you guys can find out more information. But basically, it's like a multivitamin, probiotic, superfood mixed into one. It comes in a big package, which I don't have anymore, but you add it into this thing. You got to refrigerate after opening, but they also have travel packets too. So it's pretty easy to get your daily foundational nutrition through AG1. And you don't need to worry about refrigerating these, so you're good there. But all you do is grab a scoop.
It's a really good way to support your daily nutrition and gut health.
But you take out a scoop, you dump it in, and then you refrigerate this bad boy. And it's really great for your gut. And my diet is not the best. I'm not the best chef in the world, so this is a really good way to find my daily foundational nutrition outside of my not so great diet. Add 8 to 12 ounces of water, and now you're cooking. I really like working with AG1 because they test their formula for hundreds of contaminants, and it really does taste great in my opinion. I wasn't 100% sure when I first got it that I was really gonna like it because you think, oh, healthy, probably can't taste good, but it really does. So be sure to try it out. There's gonna be a QR code on the screen somewhere. Scan that with your phone, it's super easy. Or click the link in the description at drinkag1.com/Bengal. You'll get a free welcome kit when you first subscribe, and it includes travel packs, a bottle of vitamin D, which you can add a few drops in your drink, and you're gonna be good to go. It's really easy. They give you this bottle of vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. You just add a few drops in. Super easy. I feel like a mad scientist. And a huge thank you to AG1 for sponsoring this video. Again, check the link in the description, scan the QR code, try it out for yourself.
Here come the Bucs. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. We're 5-3. This is a big game for the Bucs. They lost last week. They're 4-5. They're still in position to potentially make the playoffs, but they've got to win today. Play action, first play of the game. Just a check down from Mayfield, but Deontay Boyd is there to make the tackle for a loss. Big 3rd and 2 for Baker and the Bucs. Receiver in motion. It's the tight end. Does Cade Otton have X-Factor development now? What? That's because it's not Cade Otton. It's rookie tight end Garrett Meyer. Man, this entire division drafted tight ends pretty highly this year, and they all seem to be pretty sick. The Panthers have a disgusting one. And now, of course, the Bucs add an X-Factor tight end as well. Screen! Get out there, Jalen Ford! wrapping up Bucky Irving. 3rd and forever for Tampa after the failed screen. It was a good call against the blitz. We just read it well. Good coverage. Is Baker going to run? He looks like he's thinking about it, but then we'll throw and complete on the shovel to Godwin. What? I mean, that's absolutely absurd that that was able to work. Play action again. Throw to the flat. We're there. Good coverage. 3rd and 6. All right, they know it's man coverage. Can we get out of that? Nope. Throw over the middle. It's a slant to Evans. That was on me. Needed to cover that a little bit better. Here's a lob over the middle. And Meyer can't make the catch. Bucky Irving wide open. He had a touchdown to the outside. Cut it back inside, and that was a bad decision. Slant, complete to Evans. Doesn't even seem to matter. Touchdown, Bucks. That's a pretty good opening drive. And our defense has been really, really bad on opening drives here to start the year. Or at least over the past few games. Good throw from Baker. I think Riley played pretty good coverage there. Just, you know, tough to defend a slant there in man coverage, and Bucks find the end zone. All right, LaMichael Meekins, couple of interceptions his last time out. We want to limit the turnovers. Tyler Shuck is on standby. He might have to go back to being the permanent starter, but we made the change to try and get the rookie LaMichael Meekins reps, and we need him to play a little bit better against teams that are not 1-7, like the Cleveland Browns. He's got to play against a good team, and that's what the Bucks are. I know they're 4-5, but this is a division game on the road for the rookie. This is a tough game. That's a good ball to DeAndre Hopkins, though. Still need to get used to him being a Saint. It's a really good throw for Meekins, and Nuke is in the face of Smith. Don't try DeAndre Hopkins. Working off play action. We're going for Hopkins again. Good route from the veteran. And DeAndre Hopkins back-to-back catches here. Are we a pass-heavy offense all of a sudden? It's just, you don't really love running on Levante David and Vita Vea. That can be a bit of a challenge, and you're seeing it right there. Kamara, though, 12 for 91 last week, did score. Bashal Tutin's a bigger part of the offense now that we have him. He was a zero part of anything, but now he's getting some carries, and he checks in the game, and we're still seeing, you know, a couple of other running backs in there as well. But I'm liking DeAndre Hopkins. We got man coverage here. We're going to throw it up for DeAndre Hopkins, and maybe we shouldn't have. 3rd and 9. Can we get that out there? There's Kamara. He really hasn't been much of a factor in the receiving game lately. I want to get him involved. It's just been, you know, other guys playing, whether it's Jonathan Adams, whether it's, of course, Kendre Miller, Bashal Tutin now. Tutin had a ton of catches last week. And that's usually Alvin Kamara. And there's an injury for the rookie tight end Manu Escobar. He's calling for help. He's holding his midsection. He seems to be in considerable pain. And he's going to go ahead and get to the sideline. But I will say that was a pretty good run for Jonathan Adams. I kind of just view him as a return man. But if he can actually impact the game as a runner, it's going to be a good position for us. Just bruised ribs for Escobar. We're going to keep him out for a little bit. But I really like our backfield now. Kamara, Tutin, Miller. If Adams can run the ball effectively, he's got really good speed. We might have something. And there's another injury. It's an offensive lineman, our starting center, Eric McCoy. It looks like bruised ribs for him as well. We're going to run the football. And we're just not getting the same push without Eric McCoy. We're going to keep Will Clapp in there at center for a minute because we're trying to. And it's 3rd and goal. Escobar's back in. Meekins gonna get sacked. We'll take 3. Didn't want to risk an interception. You know, obviously don't like getting sacked, but 3 points is fine. Another 3rd down. Got a QB spy out here, and Baker tries to scramble. He's going to be short. Good tackle from Justin Reed. Stutzman in there as well. Tampa will punt. This is where we take the lead. All right, this is kind of where Bashal Tutin can really make an impact for us. Any type of outside run, we can just get that speed. And there goes Bashal Tutin. Big time speed for the trade acquisition. It's 24 yards in his first touch of the game. Part of my willingness to go out and make a trade for a running back, and of course Bashal Tutin was the guy, was that this class doesn't appear that great at running back. You know, I did want to draft one potentially if there was the right one available, but was not overwhelmed with the talent at the position. Quick throw to Escobar. He makes the catch. A welcome sight after some drop issues of late. First down. I mean, I want to get aggressive with some of these throws. I'm trying not to be, because only bad things happen. There are really no 50-50 balls that can ever get completed. Throw it outside to Escobar. Down the sideline, he makes the catch out at his jersey number. Decent enough ball for Meekins. I don't really think we have much of a chance to score there. As Jonathan Adams gets the carry and finds a couple, and there's another injury timeout. It's Big 69, Carlos Wesley, the first-round rookie, and he is on the table getting that left knee worked out. That would be a huge loss for us. I mean, Tampa is consistently injuring every single offensive lineman we have. Every player. Escobar has been hurt. Wesley's been hurt. McCoy's been hurt. Both of those offensive linemen are not in on this snap. It won't matter. Kamara up the middle. Touchdown. AK gives us the lead. That was a really well-balanced drive. We ran a little bit. We threw a little bit. We found some success. Didn't really make too many mistakes. Dealt with some injuries. We'll take it. Just a bruised knee for Carlos Wesley. He's going to be okay. 3rd and 8. Here's a throw down the field. Riley covering Evans. He gets a hand up, but Evans catches it anyway. Quincy Riley is getting picked on by every team we play. Baker throws up a wobbler. Doesn't matter. Riley whiffed going for the ball. He was all over Evans, too. You can't allow that to be made. But then again, also, where is the safety help? Are you just taking Meyer here? So he's going to rotate. Are we in cover 3? All right, so he was on Meyer. Yeah, I guess that's just they found the one-on-one. Outside, can we get there? No, Ford doesn't quite have the speed. RPO, can we get outside? Evans spins back inside, doesn't get much. His 6th catch already for over 100 yards. I mean, on pace for 200 is crazy. Over the middle, I mean, we can't cover everything, man. Touchdown Bucks. These slants are killing us. It's a Emeka Egbuka. Dude, they said his name in a commercial talking about a highlight from week 1. It was clearly like not an NFL commercial, but it was from a partner of the NFL. But there's like, here's an NFL highlight, and they called him Emeka Egbuka. It's like, could no one have told him how to say the guy's name prior to recording this nationally syndicated commercial, or whatever a word is that makes sense there? Emeka Egbuka. You didn't say any of it right. He's had an awesome start to the year, though. He's a good player. He was someone, if you watch him at Ohio State, he just kind of does everything right. He catches the ball. He's good after the catch. He understands the nuances of being a route runner and selling the route and the little things that can make you successful as a receiver. And it reminds me of Jackson Smith and Jigba in some ways, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. And I feel similarly about some of the receivers in this 2026 NFL draft class, where I'm like, this guy's just gonna be good. Jordan Tyson is a little bit more athletic, I think, than some of those guys, but same type of vibe to me, where I'm like, okay, he's just going to make plays. And then I also look at Mekhi Lemon from USC, and I say, he fits that to a T. Understands the nuances of route running, catches the football, gets open with the football. He's good after the catch. There's Kamara making something happen. I just think those guys are going to end up being solid. Like, I think they have such high floors that they will be NFL contributors in some capacity. It's hard to say that a player is absolutely going to be a superstar, right? But mean, Jordan Tyson and Makai Lemon, I think, will be good players. They just have that quality about them. I'm throwing it. One-on-one. Escobar on the sideline. It works as a throwaway. There's Kamara following blocks. And Alvin Kamara out into Tampa territory. 8 carries for 54 yards. I really do love this running back by committee thing. Keeps everybody fresh, everybody playing up to their full potential. Here comes Bashal Tootin. We want to splash a speed. Might get it to Tootin. He's going to be wide open against the blitz. Throw wasn't really where it needed to be. And there's another injury timeout. Who is this going to be? So we still don't have Eric McCoy. The O-line looks good. Kamara and Meekins are still in the game. We do appear to be down a receiver, potentially. I mean, Booty's in the game, but if we run 4 wide receiver sets, he plays. So I'm not really sure who's hurt. Lob into double coverage. It's intercepted. Why would we do that? Why? What could possibly happen that's good for us from doing that? Nothing. Leg cramps for Tootin. Too many interceptions, man. Way too many. 4 now for LaMichael Meekins in just a few starts. Second-round rookie. We knew it was going to be a bit of a project. He's not an arm-first type of guy. The accuracy's okay. The arm is okay. We can't run an offense, as that's going to be intercepted. User pick, easy reads, green eggs and ham. Jalen Ford with the big takeaway. Needed it, but I was going to say we can't run this offense like we have Josh Allen at quarterback. We have to run this offense like we have Michael Vick at quarterback. And I'm going to give Meekins the drive. Run the ball, throw it short, hand the ball off. We do not throw it down the field. His deep accuracy is pretty good, though, but you're not going to blow anybody away with the actual arm talent. So play to your strengths. Don't be stupid. Okay. Tackles my intended receiver. Let's lock in here. Meekins taking off. Of course, the block is shed instantly. They rush 3, and we can't find anything. And we're going to do it again. There's a block. There's Meekins. Again, that's what we need to do. Use the speed. Almost, like, don't even look downfield. Find either a receiver quickly or run the football. I'm going to call a timeout here with 17 seconds. 2nd and 5. I'm liking Elijah Moore quickly. That's where it's going to go, and it's intercepted. Meekins is done. I don't necessarily even blame that decision, but he's not playing in the second half. Elijah Moore couldn't really have been more open, but the ball kind of hangs up. And that's an insane play. I figured out where I wanted to go with the ball pre-snap. That's okay. He's wide open. How in the world does 35, Jamel Dean, how does he possibly pick off Elijah Moore here? Try to throw the ball here. Look where I try to throw. Bang, it's out. This guy intercepts it. God. 14-10, down by 4 at the half. We've turned over the ball in the red zone twice. Hard to win when you do that. Vikings-Dolphins, the Dante Culpepper Bowl. Also, I feel like Joe Webb was a Viking and Dolphin. Vikings win 27-13. Also a Giant. I think all of those things are true, and Joe Webb was a Panther, but was he a Dolphin? Not sure. Texans-Titans, it's harder to come up with some players. Azeez Al-Shire, though. Maybe. But it looks like the Texans are going to beat the Titans in this AFC West matchup. Although it's only halftime. 14-3. Texans out ahead. And we'll check out maybe an NFC South game here. Oh, no. What are we dealing with here? We have Atlanta down 13 to Cincinnati. That's really good for us. We need to take advantage and win this game. Our defense, honestly, has not been that bad. I feel like we get destroyed every time we're out there, and then I look at the scoreboard, we've allowed 10 points or 14 points, or at the most 17 points. We're very much in the game. Let's go out and win it. All right, getting the ball to start the third quarter as we do literally every single game. And we got a little bit of room here for a return. Deontay Boyd out to the 45. And there's Kamara. Nice move for Kamara. Make Jamel Dean miss. And there's another injury. It's got to be a Saint. Great run from Kamara. And he's actually hurt. He's hurt after the big run. I thought, you know, rotating these guys often would keep them fresh. Tyler Shuck sacked without a chance to do anything there. Oh, bruised ribs for Kamara. Never seen that before. Well, 2nd and 14. Outside for Elijah Moore. He's able to shield the corner and make the catch. 3rd and 2. Kendre Miller into the game now. We're going to try to pick it up on the ground. And there's Kendre Miller with blocks. Kendre Miller down inside the 10. We just need to keep it on the ground. Bad things happen when we try to do anything else. Kamara back in. Playing hurt. All right. You don't really need to do that. Bashal Tootin into the game. Tootin again, great speed. He gets down to the 2-yard line. And why not run the football again? Well, this is a menacing front is the biggest reason, maybe. Sprint out with Shuck. We have Kamara potentially, or Escobar. Kamara is wide. And it's going to be a fumble. Shuck has thrown it backwards because Kamara got tackled. Stop tackling my receivers, please. Oh, every play-action play sucks so badly. I've missed the kick. I've missed the kick rushing it. Oh, my God. Let's take a chill pill. Let's settle in. Cardi absolutely shanks it on a chip shot because I rushed it. Oh, boy. All right. I know you guys know me for being cool, calm, and collected, but I'm losing it slightly. Oh, no, 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 no. Godwin's wide open. Justin Reed, you got to at least get him down or out of bounds. We read play action. Baker still got rid of it. Again, Ibuka. First down. More play action. We get, God. Gotta get Baker on the ground. Big hit, baller's loose. That's why we go for the hit stick on the quarterback. Baker popped. Ball flies out. Quincy Riley recovers. I'm going to try not to be upset about allowing such a big scramble there from the quarterback and just be happy about the hit. Justin Reed, shoulder into the chest. Bang. Ball on the ground. Riley recovers. We've got a chance here on offense. Down by 4. 2nd and 5. I don't really love where to go with the ball here. 3rd and 8. Going for Escobar. Pass complete. They're going to give it to us. Good spot. Tootin. Drop for a loss. 3rd and 14 after back-to-back bad runs. And we need to convert a 3rd and 14 from our own 12. Going to Tootin. He's got the speed to make something happen here. But Winfield's too good. Here is the punt. Burn it. Nice tackle. Okay, down by 4. We need our defense to do something here. Really badly. We've made some plays. This will be a big 3rd down. 3rd and 9. Good coverage for the most part, but Evans gets it right at the chains. Or former chains. They're not even doing the chains anymore. I see him on the field. We got to be aware of slants here. I'm going to shade inside. Okay, we're actually at the tight end here. Let's get to Howden. Quick throw to the back. Irving makes the catch. Play action. It's good coverage. We're right there. But a great throw. And that is another big play for Tampa. Sets up 3rd and short. There's a run. Great tackle, Ty Hamilton. He has really flashed here over the last few weeks. Big tackle. Buck's going to bring out the kicker. Ken McLaughlin hit this. It's a 55-yarder. Nearly blocked. Doesn't matter. Wide left anyway. Deep kick. We've got guys right there. Why that was not blocked from the other side by Deontay Boyd, I'm not sure. He just kind of slowed up. But it's still a one-possession game. Would have been anyway, but touchdown gives us the lead. 2nd and 10. And Kendre Miller put the ball on the ground. Nobody wants to win a game. You get 3 touches a game, Kendre Miller now. One of them can't be fumbling the ball. He just dropped it. 3rd and 8. Why are we running away from the ball? Jonas Sanker, right? Here's the throw. He doesn't see the ball. He breaks on it. Where are you going? To pick up the tight end that's already being covered over the middle? The ball is in the air. How is this not going the other way? This is going to be way too many yards. 3rd and 3. There's an injury timeout. It's finally a buck. Bucky Irving for the Tampa Bay Bucks. 2.5 minutes to play. We need to keep them out of the end zone. We didn't do it. Touchdown, Tampa. Elijah Mitchell. We're still in the game. We have 3 timeouts. We have the 2-minute warning. We have time. I'm getting Meekins back in the game. Is it the right call? I don't know. Sometimes you got to go with your gut here. Shuck, 3 for 3, 28 yards. He's not thrown an interception. But I think Meekins gives us the best chance to win right now. That's who I'm going with. Sometimes, listen, Gene Dangus, head football coach here of the Saints. Got to make the move I think is the best. And that is going to be LaMichael Meekins for this drive. We'll see if that's a terrible decision. If it doesn't go well, Tyler Shuck is the starter next week. Guarantee you. Guarantee. But I'm giving Meekins the drive. Can you operate in the 2-minute? Can you make a play when we need one? Play action. Shot down the field for Elijah Moore. And it's in the hands and out of the hands of Moore. You can't throw it any better than that. I will say that that at least showed me something. Showed me that Elijah Moore is a bum. It's hurry up for the rest of the game. I need to save these timeouts. Ideally, we would have scored before the 2-minute warning, but, you know, we don't live in an ideal world. Catch made by Tootin. If we can score with a minute left, that'd be great. Because we need a 3-and-out after a touchdown. That's the only thing that's going to potentially win us this game. There's Tootin on the wheel. And then we're going to have however much time there is left on the clock, provided we score a touchdown and force a 3-and-out with no timeouts. It's not an easy task. DeAndre Hopkins open. It's underthrown, but in the right way. We don't want to lead that to the safety. Hopkins makes another big catch for us. And this is a good drive. Bucks are not reacting well to the hurry up. Over the middle, Escobar drops it. Somebody catch the ball for your quarterback. Escobar in motion. I feel like I only trust DeAndre Hopkins. But not there. 3rd and goal. Throwing outside for Olave. Touchdown, Chris Olave. His first catch of the day, I believe. It's a big one. We're going to score with 53 seconds left on the clock. We've got a chance here. And yeah, we are going to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. I guess slants. That was a really good drive from Meekins. I like that. Let's run the ball. Tootin. Held out of the end zone, and there's an injury timeout. We're going to go for an onside. 53 seconds. We need a 3-and-out anyway. They're probably not in field goal range if they recover this. It's going to be close. I mean, they've missed it already. And it is recovered by Tampa at the 43. Now, it's kind of a bold call to onside there with 3 timeouts, but I can't guarantee a stop. We're run committing up the middle. There it is. Good tackle. Timeout. They're actually going to throw. Open to the flat. 3rd and 7. 3 wide receivers here for the Bucs and a tight end. This is interesting. It's a big 3rd down for Mayfield. They're going to throw. And they're going to throw incomplete. But they will go for 3 from the logo. This is 56 yards. 57 yards. And it's good. Still in the game. We are down 8. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion will tie. We have 1 timeout. Was the onside the call? Well, I felt like if we had a chance to get the football back, you know, we don't necessarily need a 3 and out if we just get the onside. Maybe a bad decision. I mean, they got points, right? We needed a touchdown anyway, but now we need a 2-point conversion. So it's not really the end of the world. It's just something that happened, I guess. There's Juwan Johnson. It's like, when do you use that timeout? Not really sure just yet. Throwing for Olave. He's got a step. Chris Olave makes the catch on the sideline. It was very close, but they're going to give it to him. 17 seconds. Block. Escobar. Timeout. Our final. 11 seconds. The ball's got to get out of bounds or to the end zone. Meekin's on the move. We're going to run. Maybe should have tried to throw that on the run. Probably should have. I thought maybe we would get a little bit closer to like the 20-yard line. We got knocked out a bit earlier. I don't want to go Hail Mary here. We're on the 27-yard line. I feel like that's a bad call. 5 seconds to go. Our best bet feels like Elijah Moore. Final play of the game, most likely. Here we go. Oh, it's fucking, that is not, I'm gonna, I needed a second so I don't lose my entire mind. Here's how bad this game is what this is gonna evolve into right now. Here's how fucking terrible this game is. It is the last play of the game. Elijah Moore is on an option route of sorts. I feel like he's going to run the wheel. Why? Because we need to get to the end zone. That's why. So what do? I read the leverage here and I lob it to the end zone. No, I don't. You know why? Because this fucking dumbass comes back across the middle. Why is that the option? And then it's picked, and it's a bullshit, bogus interception at the end of the game. Meekins ends up with 3. I mean, I'm going to leave Elijah Moore's dumbass in Tampa. Find another way back. 8 catches for Tootin in this one. He's really been a factor in the passing game. I can't even talk about this anymore. I've got it. We lose. The video's over. I was just kidding about ending the video. I just needed to spark a little bit of something with this team. Light a fire under their asses. Tyler Shuck is the starter. LaMichael Meekins maybe not quite ready. You're familiar with the team. What you may not be familiar with is this Philadelphia Eagles team. But they're probably pretty good. Landon Dickerson will be out, their starting left guard, and the Eagles really need a win. They're 6-3, and they are right there to win the NFC East. A lot of time left. It's week 11. But going on the road to face us at the Superdome could be a tough one. Carlos Wesley, again, will be missing some time. He gets injured in a lot of games. Well, he's not even going to play in this one. And neither is Quincy Riley. So Somebody else is going to be giving up big plays. We'll find out who that is, I guess. I guess that means Deontay Boyd's going to get a start on the outside. Here he is. He's a 73 overall. He can run a little bit. That's it. Sunday Night Football. If you follow me on Twitter, you know what I'm about to say. I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. Here we are. Justin Reed to kick. Let's make a stop. Let's set the tone. Big hit. All right, not a great return. We like that. Jalen Hurts takes the field. Oh, no. No, the tush push is going to go crazy today, I'm sure. All right, let's go, Saints. This will be a big win in primetime against an obviously very talented Philadelphia Eagles team. And they will throw. Jalen Hurts really pushing the limits there. Eagles get 3 over the middle. We're not running man coverage, so let's stop that idea. Against a quarterback like Jalen Hurts, I'm looking to run cover 2 all day. If he wants to throw down the field, congratulations to him, and we're there! And the catch is made! How does Dallas Goedert catch that? And where's the free safety? Do you not notice the ball in the air? We're going to get no pressure today. I guess he had his back turned. How does Dallas Goedert ever catch that? Let's play action. We're there. Hurts is going to look to run, and he'll throw it away. And there is an injury. Their offensive line already was hurt a little bit. Missing Landon Dickerson, and that is another injury. Now, they do have Brandon Sheriff at right guard. So their O-line is still actually pretty good. Over the middle, big hit! Stutzman levels A.J. Brown, no catch, 3rd and 10. It's a big-time play. All right, we have the deep zone with Jonas Sanker. Kind of played underneath that a little bit, and that's going to be short. 4th and 1, second catch of the game already by Dontavian Wicks. And we know what they want to do. This isn't the tush push, though. It's just QB sneak. Shot. And this is the challenge with playing the Eagles, because stopping them short of the line to gain is not stopping them short really at all. You need 4th and 3. 4th and 3, you might get them to punt the ball to you. 4th and 2, 4th and 1, especially 4th and inches. They're going to leave the offense out on the field, and I mean, I like the call from an aggressiveness standpoint. It's the worst angle I've ever seen from Kool-Aid McKinstry. And we allow Jalen Hurts to get in. So this Eagles running game could be a problem today as their back finds the end zone. Jonathan Adams back to return. It's an okay one. And here comes Tyler Shuck. He's back in as the starter. You can see the season numbers. We've kind of gone quarterback by committee. It's an interesting way to do things, but Shuck has really not played all that badly. He had a horrendous game, and then we decided, okay, let's make a move to LaMichael Meekins, and then Meekins was up and down for us as we have a ton of space for Bashal Tootin. Look at the speed from Tootin down the sideline. That's why we made that trade. Tootin for nearly 50. Don't let the Eagles catch their breath. Here's Alvin Kamara. Ooh. And there is a tackle, and there's an injury, and it's one we can't afford. Eric McCoy again. Our starting center, we're already down to our backup left guard. We did sign him in the offseason, Jordan Meredith. He's decent, but will clap. May get clapped by this Eagles defensive line. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis. It's not really an interior I want to mess with too much. Just bruised ribs for McCoy, though. He's going to be okay. Jump ball for Escobar. Throw the flag. It's that Sidney Brown. He was draped all over him. You know what? At home, Sunday Night Football. I don't think he can settle for 3 here. Never really had a chance on that. Sometimes you got to get fancy. I mean, the Eagles are a better team. Sometimes you got to try and catch him by surprise. I like the play a little bit, but Cardi never really even had a chance to attempt to throw, as it's not really on Kelvin Banks. It's just like what happened. There's the arc of the overhand throw by Burnip. Escobar was covered anyway. It was doomed. Yep. Kool-Aid, please! Barkley down the sideline. Tackle made by McKinstry. Oh, okay. We just vacated the middle. And again, we're taking bad tackling angles. Dontavian Wicks for a third time. We are all over the place right now. We got to figure it out. There is the rookie Deontay Boyd. He's going to move around today, but he's one to watch. He's going to be on A.J. Brown a lot. Okay, they're going to motion over and run up the middle. And Barkley with the power. Barkley with the touchdown. Saquon makes it a 2-touchdown lead for Philadelphia. I don't regret trying to get fancy. I mean, 14-3 doesn't change a whole lot right now for me. You could say if you're going to go for it, just leave the offense out there. I get that, but you're trying to catch him by surprise, and it didn't work. Jonathan Adams with a handoff. Carry doesn't go for anything. Adams stays in the game. He goes in motion. This is just too risky, probably. A better throw, we probably have it. Olave against man coverage, back shoulder, couldn't get it to him. 3rd and 11. Olave really hasn't done a lot recently, and that's going to be an interception. We try to throw with anticipation, time up the dig there from Olave, and Adoree Jackson just steps right in front of him. That's my problem with that route, and I forgot because it's been a little while. The corner just runs it for the receiver. Okay, there's Saquon. Just a lot of speed. There's the power element. 3 rushes for 9 yards does not account for how much of a problem Saquon's been today. Of course, as a receiver, had the touchdown on the ground as one of his 3 carries. But you'll notice as Jalen Hurts, he's not that fast, dude. Nah, he's got pretty good speed, but I felt like we had a decent angle. But what was I going to say? It's hard to know. Wasn't it? Not important. Screen! He's going to be tough to stop. Into the outside. Barkley, 2nd touchdown of the game. We're not even in the area. This has been a disaster class. I feel like I'm constantly, personally, out of position on defense. Hurts making a really quick decision. Big check down to Barkley and an easy touchdown. I mean, at what point do we get one-dimensional here? It's the first quarter. We're down 21. We're going to have to start throwing the football to try and get back in this, but we're down by so much. Could try a screen to Escobar. There it goes. Got a block in there. 3rd and 4. Over the top for Olave. Shuck got it there. Not a perfect throw. I don't like these animations where they end up being contested catches where a better throw gives the receiver a chance to run after the catch. It's still a good ball. I don't really like Olave jumping for that. I feel like the receivers in this game start jumping for the ball all the time for no reason. Run underneath it. But if you switch on and rack catch, that doesn't really work that well a lot of times. Why is Jordan Meredith not picking up 24? 2nd and 4. Found one-on-one. High point for Escobar. We just don't have a chance. 3rd and 4. Kamara. Stopped. Offense stays out in the field. We are down by 21. But we're actually going to leave the offense out here and not run some insane fake. There's the slant. Olave caught it. Olave down to the 2. 1st and goal. Tootin gets the give. Nowhere to go. It's impossible to run the ball right now when we are missing our 1st-round pick at left guard. One of the better centers in the league in Eric McCoy, but it doesn't matter here. We're on the board. The rookie out of LSU, Manu Escobar. Okay. He's probably the third best rookie tight end in the division. Insane. But, I mean, that's just because the Panthers and Bucks have found monsters in Escobar. While he has flashed, he's been a little bit inconsistent, as this entire offense has. He looked like a budding superstar early on, and since then, he's dropped the ball a lot. Caught it that time. We are on the board. And for those keeping track, yes, it could be 21-10 right now. How special would that be? All right, defense, we need to lock in. Still in this game. Just got to start playing a whole lot better defensively. That's going to be a big play. I mean, you can tell instantly it's going to be a big play. We're trying to dive at the legs of Barkley because that's the only way to tackle Saquon. Unfortunately, we are doing a lot of whiffing right now. Jalen Hurts from empty. It's an interesting look. We'll see if this is like QB draw or something. Effectively, well, we knew he wasn't going to throw. That was fairly well known. What does he do on 2nd and 4? Look to run. Got to get after him. Chase Young gets hands on him, but the throwaway comes in. 3rd and 4. Need more pressure. Good coverage, but it falls apart. Deontay Boyd allows the catch. More Dontavian Wicks. A weird amount of Dontavian Wicks today. We're going to blitz Chase Young. I want Chase to be a 5th pass rusher here. Give us somebody to force that football out a little bit quicker. It's going to be 3rd and 2, which means we need to get hyper-aggressive here because even with no gain, they probably go for it. Oh, no. Slant. 1st down. Read that all the way. Man coverage against the Eagles is scary because, one, they have good receivers who can thrive in one-on-one spots. And then 2, it means no one is manned up on the quarterback, leaving a scramble opportunity open for Jalen Hurts. We're going to get into a zone. We called it late. The tackle. Chase Young got there. 3rd and goal from the 7. More man coverage. Got to be aware of Barkley. Trying to get there. Let's go. Chase Young chases him down. Let's call a timeout. Eagles going to make it 24-7. We're going to have 1 minute and 24 seconds to get back in the end zone, hopefully close the gap a little bit. Jonathan Adams gets a block. Adams explodes to midfield. Great return. Screen. We're there. Let's go, Alvin Kamara to the outside. Kamara knocked out of bounds near the 30. Great start. I think we can actually run the football here. I really don't like the look that we're getting. We're going to look to run it. Decent blocks. I felt like there was more there than just 8 for Kamara. It's a good gain. I felt like there could have been more. We're going to work off play action. They're not fooled, but we're going to dump it down to Kamara. Nice play from Shuck on the move. Kamara making a couple miss, and now the Eagles will be the ones calling timeouts. They've got 2 remaining. Bashal Tootin into the game now. We still just can't run up the middle on him. We can try it again. Kamara, get there, on the goal line, stop short. Can we go hurry up? Eagles going to shift their D-line. We're going to call a timeout. Look who's in at quarterback. We are bringing LaMichael Meekins into the game. 3rd and goal. QB blast, Meekins, touchdown. 7 for 7. It's just a designed LaMichael Meekins run. That's all it is. Not going to run something like that with Tyler Shuck, but I feel like LaMichael Meekins is capable of making a play there, and he was. It's been a little bit tough to run in between the tackles with the backs. How about do it with the quarterback? We're only down 10. 24-14. Did we get the football? So to start the third quarter, we might. And Jalen Carter is injured on the point after. Let's go. Now, is this the tush push to pad stats? Doesn't appear to be. That's the half. Down by 10. We're battling back. Oh, geez. 2-8 Giants against the 2-8 Browns. Look at the shimmy and the shake from Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. They win 24-0. Jackson Dart, new Giants starting quarterback, leads them to victory. Bucks and Chargers. Let's go Chargers. They're only 2-7. This should be a better team than that. And we need them to beat the Bucks here. Help us out in the NFC South. A 12-7 final. Chargers win. Ugh. Raiders and Broncos. How about a long Ashton Genty touchdown? It's more Bo Nix. Bo knows. And the Raiders putting on a tackling clinic. Let's take another look. Just how you teach it. Tyler Lockett touchdown. Broncos beat the Raiders. Look from around the league. We care about that Atlanta game. Falcons beat the Commanders 24-21. They just keep winning. Tyler Shuck 8 for 12, 121 yards, a touchdown, and of course the interception. I feel pretty good about how he's played though. All right, football to start the third quarter. Eric McCoy is back, and there's an injury timeout. It is Jalen Carter again. Get him, keep him off the field. I feel good about running the ball if Jalen Carter's not in the game, but we're still not getting a big push. It's actually a huge 3rd and 5. It's wide open. Don't get bumped, please. Underthrown by Shuck, but the catch is made by Elijah Moore. It's a really big first down because based on where we are on the field, we can't go for that if we don't get it, right? So I don't want to give the Eagles the ball back. I want to try and score on this possession. It's basically a free possession. We need to be able to find points here. And we're going to run the ball against this front. There's Kamara up the middle, gets 8 or 9. More running of the football. Kamara showing the patience and finds enough. This is setting up another run into a play action shot. They're actually bracketing Chris Olave, double coverage on that left side. A lot on the line here. Can we get to play action? Okay, this has potential. I kind of wanted to do it on 2nd down, but that'll work. Chris Olave first. Knocked out of bounds kind of late. No flag. It's been a great drive. And when we can run the football, we have great drives. When we can't, it's tougher. Nice run from Kamara. Again, it felt like it had more potential, but we couldn't find much. He's up to about 5 yards a carry. Really starting to find it, and this is when I want to do something big. Shot off play action, but this isn't really a shot play. It's just a play action pass. Escobar is absolutely wide open. Late throw-ish, and Escobar drops it. Is this a catchable ball? It sure felt like it, right? Ball got out a little bit late, for sure. I don't know that he would have been able to get 2 feet down, but you cannot drop the ball as consistently as he finds a way to. Here's Tootin. Good speed from Tootin. Makes something happen. More Kamara. Not much there. There's another injury timeout. It's another offensive lineman, Cesar Ruiz. Dylan Radun's into the game. We have 3 backup offensive linemen in right now. 3. Kamara in the flat. Break a tackle. Kamara! Down to the 1! Again, double coverage for Olave. What does that leave open? How about Manu Escobar? Touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And suddenly, this will be a 3-point game. Another touchdown for Manu Escobar. He's dealt with some drops, but we found him in the end zone a couple times, and it's paid off. Down by 3, 24-21. Plenty of time left. Our defense needs to step up. Hurts. Stop short. 4th and 2. This is what we talked about And the Eagles will leave the offense out in the field. We got to get up there. Get into the lane. Run commit. Oh, they're going to throw. Hurts. Can't get it away. Ball floating up. Drops. Incomplete. Hurts couldn't get it to a receiver, and we're going to take over. Down by 3 with the football. Let's go. Looking off play action. We're going to put it out there and put it up there for Elijah Moore, and Shuck missed him. I feel like that's one you got to hit. 3rd and 5. I'm going to call this 4-down territory. I feel good about running the football here. There's just not really anywhere to go for Kamara. 56-yarder. Yeah, we're going to try it. I know Cardi can hit this. I know he can. I was hoping... Oh, that might have been left a little bit short. We got it. 24-24. We've come all the way back. Get Hurts to the ground, and let's go. 2nd and 13. Pete Warner was there rocking the baby. And that could be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Eagles could get another snap off if they wanted to. We'll see if they do. And they won't. That's 3 done in New Orleans. Anybody's game here. Good coverage. Hurts going to take off, and we can't get to him. Big hit. Propels Hurts for an extra few yards. 8 minutes left. Justin Reed into the box. Want a little bit of speed in there to potentially worry about Jalen Hurts. Throw well behind him, though, and A.J. Brown has the first. We haven't seen a lot of Saquon today, which seems weird considering he's been really hard to stop. The CPU just doesn't like running the ball. Regardless of success, they're going to throw a lot. Ooh, little shovel pass. Knocked away. Chase Young all over it. With the seatbelt, it's a lockdown corner. Chase Young. Can I crash my D-line here? Quarterback sneak! Hurts got it. Oh, flat, absolutely wide open. That's not on me. We were in a zone defense. Who needs to be there? Touchdown, Saquon Barkley. It's got to be the rookie Deontay Boyd, right? Unless it was flipped, this can't be wide open. It's got to be Deontay Boyd, right? I mean, Jonas Sanker's not doing anything either, but that's not really his guy. He's in a deep zone. Disgusting. Disgusting work. 5:42 to play. We've been good today. We figured it out. We just need to be a bit better. There goes Kamara. And we'll take that. AK continues to be such a contributor for us, even with Bashal Tootin making a big impact. Kamara is still the guy. Juwan Johnson lead block. There goes Kamara for another 10+. And there's another injury timeout. How about another starting offensive lineman? Kelvin Banks Jr. is down. Look left to right. Left tackle, backup. Left guard, backup. Center, backup. Right guard, backup. We've got one offensive lineman who is a starter on the field right now. Taliese Fuaga is the only one. And it may not matter. Kendre Miller gets a block. Eagles run D falling apart without Carter. Tootin into the game. Hopkins in motion. Shuck on the move. Shuck running. Taking off for 5 or 6. Play action. Shuck on the move again. This time gets probably closer to 6 or 7. 4:20 to play. More Kamara. Bounce it outside. Kamara in a foot race. Doesn't win it. Andrew Makuba, the Longhorn legend, there to make the tackle. 2nd and 3. Throwing for Escobar, and Escobar makes the catch. It's not an easy one. First and goal. Escobar's open. He drops it. Oh my God. Second and goal. Slant. Olave. He doesn't drop it. Touchdown Saints. We're going to tie it. Let's go, Chris. We needed it. Chris Olave, touchdown. I mean, Escobar wouldn't have scored a touchdown, but it would have been a yard away from the end zone. We need guys to catch the football when we throw it to them. Screen! Get out there. It's not a bad result for us, and there's an injury timeout. This time, the Eagles' offensive lineman, and they're down. That was the backup for Dickerson. Now Strong is to the bench. Steen back in the game. We just didn't get out there quickly enough. Yeah, that's on me. Danny Stutzman just a second or two too late, and that's all it takes against Saquon Barkley and the Eagles. Here's a run. Barkley dancing. Wow. Getting 6, 7 yards in there. Second and 3 after the 2-minute warning. Read option. Get to Hurts. Big hit, hopefully. Hurts just eats those, unfortunately. That's going to be a touchdown. Eagles take the lead here with 1:20 to play. They just had a 2-on-1. Devontae Smith versus Deontay Boyd with a lead blocker. What are we going to do there? 122. Big return would be very helpful here. We're going to get one. Deontay Boyd finds daylight, and Boyd again. Kick return monster. The rookie delivers time and time again. It's his 3rd return touchdown this year. A punt and 2 kicks. And they've come in big spots as well. They have not been randomly in the game when we're winning. They've been big, big touchdowns. 38-38, 1:11 to play. I worry about our defense. A lot. I worry a lot. Oh, it's play action, and down goes Hurts. Timeout, Philly. Carl Granderson got to him. Eagles trying to get fancy with a little play action there. Granderson not fooled. He's like a heat-seeking missile destined for Jalen Hurts. 3rd and 15. Just get a little bit of depth here. Hurts scrambling around. We'll throw and we'll find a wide open Devontae Smith. Was so worried about the scramble. Forgot about the receiver. We're going to put a spy out there. Jonas Sanker covering deep. Nice coverage. Deontay Boyd, I feel like that had the potential to be a pick 6. Let's get a second look. Hurts on the slant. That was the ball game. Right there. There was absolutely nobody to stop him. We're going to go pass commit here. I think we can firmly expect a pass. Throw to the flat. Trying to take out the legs of Barkley. We just can't make the tackle. His 7th catch. He's got 107 yards receiving. The Eagles and Jake Elliott probably in field goal range right now. We needed to make a tackle earlier on Saquon Barkley. And now we will be the ones who start to call timeouts. I mean, this could very easily be a run, right? QB draw, QB power even. We just can't cover that. That might be the game. It's going to be either allow a touchdown or, I mean, that's our option. Allow a touchdown. Force a fumble. 2nd and 12. We are run committing. Everything on aggressive. We need a turnover. Eagles to throw. It's dropped by A.J. Brown. We still have a timeout. That is a huge drop. Okay, pass commit. They're going to run the ball. You just got to wrap up Barkley. That's our final timeout. It still doesn't look good. but we actually have a chance now. Block from Jalen Ford would be huge. We won't get one. 41-38. Eagles take the lead in a shootout. We have 19 seconds and no timeouts. Doesn't look great. And they're not going to let us return it. It's probably a smart decision. I mean, we're in such a bad spot here. Taking a deep shot. DeAndre Hopkins, a catch here honestly doesn't even help us. Could we have got up to the line to spike it in time? Maybe. Would have been tight. Shot down the field for Olave. He can't make the catch. Is 6 seconds enough to get into field goal range? Genuinely don't know. I mean, they're protecting the boundary. We'll have one shot to the end zone. 2 seconds to play. I mean, this is why you have a DeAndre Hopkins, right? This looks dreadful, but deep shot for Escobar, who makes the catch. And we're down at the 10. That's the ball game. 41-38 is your final. Eagles win a tough one. I mean, the team showed a lot of resilience. They fought. We persevered. But our defense, man, and I got to take responsibility. I didn't play well enough on defense today. The Eagles are a tough team. They exploit mistakes. They've got a lot of talent. Way more talent than we have. And we played them really, really close. Tyler Shuck does get a little bit of a boost there at the end. Jalen Hurts has 318 yards passing. How many were on checkdowns? I'm curious. Saquon had over 100 yards. Anyway, a little bit of stat padding going on here from Shuck at the end, but I thought he played pretty well. Kamara 16 for 93, played pretty well. Tootin ran well. It's almost like, how did we not win this game? I mean, we scored 38 points, I guess, but Escobar with 2 drops and 2 touchdowns. Olave played pretty well. Just couldn't find him there at the end. Defensively, Jordan Howden all over the field. 2 TFLs for Chase Young. Warner, Howden, Granderson, Stutzman, Kool-Aid McKinstry, and Justin Reed all with TFLs. They ran the ball a lot. We stopped it like pretty well a lot of the time, just not all the time. Young and Granderson with sacks. And Boyd, I guess, has one too, but none on the sheet, no picks. Pick 6 would have won us the game. Like, truly. So, back-to-back losses to drop to 5-5. The tough teams, though, right? It gets a little bit easier, you'd hope, with Chicago and Green Bay. Got the Vikings in Week 14. And the standings currently has us out of the playoffs. Plenty of time left, though. After the Vikings, we have Falcons at Panthers at Chiefs, and then a rematch against the Bucks. Let's think about how this could go. I think we can beat the Bears. I'm hoping. It's on the road, though. You never know. Packers is a toss-up. I feel like we can beat Minnesota. I feel like we can beat the Falcons. I feel like we can beat the Panthers. Chiefs, I don't love. Bucks. I feel like we don't lose more than 3 or 4 games the rest of the year, which, if we go 4-3 to end the year, does 9-8 give us a playoff berth? There are a lot of good teams here in the NFC. I mean, the Vikings are right there, 6-5. They just played one more game than us. You can assume, I would guess, that the Eagles, Commanders, and Cowboys will make it in. I'm going to say 3 playoff teams from the NFC East. You'd think that the Falcons make it in, and the 49ers make it in. So that means that we're fighting for a playoff spot, essentially, with Minnesota, Detroit, Chicago, Tampa. That's it. So the entirety of the NFC North and also the Bucks. As it stands right now, we'll see. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.